Right. A very good morning to one and all present. Okay. So I hope you are done with your live classes, and let us start with our recorded class. Okay. And today we are going to start with a new chapter. Before starting anything, you know what I'm holding, right? We all have one of these. I'm sure you have one of these right next to you now. So this is a scale. Okay, this is a scale, and besides using the scale for drawing lines, it has a very important function. Okay, so we know that the scale can be used for measurement, right? Now you can see that I'm holding the centimeter scale of the scale. Okay, so here I have 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and so on. What do I have here? I have a small little pencil, and I want to know the length of the pencil. Okay, so if I am holding here, I see that the length of this pencil is 13 centimeters and also 5 millimeters. Okay, so the length of the pencil is 13 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Okay, children? So we all know that 10 centimeter equals 1 millimeter, right? We all know that. I'm sure you all have seen this measurement in your classes before, right? So if I use unitary method, 1 millimeter will be equal to 1 millimeter will be equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. All right. So 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So I can say that 5 millimeter is equal to 5 by 10 centimeter, right? Now children, any number divided by 10, okay, suppose I have 5 divided by 10, can be written as 0. Since there is 1 0 here, I can put 0.5. Okay, so this place is called your 10th place. Okay, this place is called your 10th place. We have all learned what place value is, right? So generally, okay, so let us finish the first part. So I can say that 13 centimeter and 5 millimeter can be written as 13 centimeter plus 5 by 10. 13 centimeter plus 5 by 10 centimeter, right? This can be written as 13 plus 0.5 centimeter, which is equal to 13.5 centimeter. Okay. So now children, so this 0.5, anything after the point, okay, after the point is called the decimal point. So you have this point, right? I have written it 13.5. So what does this point mean? This point is a decimal point. Okay. This point is decimal point. We all know what place value is, right? Every number has its own place value, right? So let me rub this off, and then let me see how I can write, how can I give the place value for every single digit on a decimal scale. Okay, so let me rub these off. All right, so what did I have? What was the length of the scale? The length of my scale was 13.5 centimeter, right? Now, now 13.5 centimeter. Do you remember place value? In place value, okay, in place value we had the ones place, okay, we had the tens place, we had the hundreds place, right? I'm sure we all remember that. Now we are going to add a new place value that is for the decimal point. Okay, the new place value is called tens. All right, tens. Now see children, in 13.5, 1 is in the tens place, right? 1 is in the tens place. In the ones place, what do we have? We have 3. And the tens place is your 0.5. Okay. Everything, the next digit after the decimal place is your tens place. So the tens place is 5. Alright. So if I give you, so when I say that tens place, ones place, tens place, what does it mean? I can write it as 10 in the tens place plus 3 and plus 0.5. Okay. Now see children, if you add it all up, what do you get? You get 13.5. Alright. So let us try another problem. Let me take a problem. Let me take a number. Let me take a number 205.6. Okay. 205.6. I have to write the place value of this number. Okay. So in 205.6, what do I have? 2 is in hundreds place. Remember this children, we have done it multiple times in our lower class. Okay, this can be written as 200 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0.6, right? Now, as such, in our hundreds place, what do we have? In our hundreds place, you have 2. The tens place is 0. The ones place is 5. And in the tens place, what do you have? In the tens place, you have 6. Okay, this is how we can write the place value of decimal numbers. Okay, numbers with decimal points. Alright, which have a tenth place. Alright. Let us try another question of a different form. Okay. Suppose I have to find a number. My question is in such a way that I have to find a number. I have to find a number which has 2 tens, 2 tens, 2 tens and 2 tens and 3 ones. Okay. Let me write a number with 2 tens and 3 ones and 5 tenths. Okay. I have to write this as a decimal. I have to write this as a decimal. I have to write this number as a decimal number that has 2 tens, 3 ones and 5 tenths. So how many digits do we have? We have 2 tens, right? Since we have 2 tens, 3 ones, 5 tenths, how many digits are there? There are 3 digits, right? So in 2 tens I can write 2 because I have 2 tens, 3 ones. So in the ones place I have 3 and in the 5 tenth. See children, this is the new term, tenth. Since I have 5 tenth, I'll place my decimal point and then I will write 5. Okay. So the decimal number that I want is 23.5. Alright. It is something new. Suppose I need to write 30 and 3 tenth. Okay, 30 and 3 tenth. Now here see children, in the first place what do I have? I have 30 and this is tenth. Since this is tenth, it will be after decimal point, right? Since it is after decimal point, I can write it as 30.3. Okay children, so what we have learned today? We have learned what a decimal is, how do we use it in our real life, and then we have learned about this new concept called tenth. This tenth is the portion, is the digit which is placed right next to the decimal point. Okay. Alright, so let us try a problem that I might give you. Okay, let me give a problem to you now. Okay, let me give a problem. The length of Raj textbook is 9 centimeter and 5 millimeter. Okay, now question number 1 is to convert 9 centimeter 5 millimeter into a decimal. Okay, into a decimal. And number 2, write the place value of the above decimal. Okay, all right, please try this question, children, and if you have any problem, please get back to me.